Goal, 6'2", number 12, John Moran.
Clark, heading into the postseason, some teams have bet it all on star power, while others have bet on chemistry.
Hey, I think continuity and chemistry are really the most important components to winning the championship because every team in the league has talent. Some have more talent or more superstar talent, but you've got to have a chemistry, a continuity, a connectedness that helps you work through the tough spots in the season and certainly in the playoffs.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. We've got Luke Kennard. James is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Smart in at the 2 spot.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
To the wing on the left. From 9 feet. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And it's Smart. Missing. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Morant. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim. I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Kennard with it, and it's Edey picking him up. Hachimura, the pass to Smart. Gets the 3 to fall.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
Here's Aldama. LeBron with the rebound.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Pass to Kennard. Let's go with a 3. Memphis with a rebound. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
Last time, free throw shooting was their kryptonite. Just could not keep pace.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me. And whether it's more disciplined defense or more aggressive offense, they've got to look to flip that script tonight.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The open shot by James. Again, the Lakers score. From out, he's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And how about we check the numbers for Luke Kennard?
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
And stolen by Morant.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
Wells with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. And there it is for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
James can't get it to go. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. Pass to Edey. Here's Coward. Aldama outside. 6 to shoot. And he hits it to tie the game.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And the call will be against Jalen Wells. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
Hachimura outside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And a job Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. LaRavia comes in for Smart, and it's Smith in for Kennard. And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, B.A., but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
So it's Los Angeles now. After the basket by Memphis, LaRavia passes to Hachimura. Fires for three. Connects from downtown. Hachimura's got 9.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Spencer's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. James is checked in for Smith. Now here's Jerome. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
And when you look at team scoring, they finished in the top half of the league. Not bad, not great, just right in the middle.
And you really can't emphasize enough how impressive their field goal percentage is. They run their game plan so well and know how to get the shots they want. Prosper's checked in for Memphis. Clark comes in for Aldama. And it's Connect missing. Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Prosper. No good. Some solid defense from Hayes. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jerome, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Spins. Here's Smith. That one rolls around and rims out. Here's Clark. It's Hayes with the rebound. Fires away from way outside. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's Los Angeles up by 8. We've got more in store for you. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And so in the game for the Lakers, James is out there with Jake LaRavia. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Maxi Kleba. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 3. The small forward gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A 3-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Jackson. James with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 10. Pass to LaRavia. Plenty of space. Rebounded by Prosper.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
Kleba with a steal. And now we've got an intentional foul. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're currently in 4th place, a solid spot to be in late in the year. And of course, Memphis, quite a bit of space between these two.
When I look at the Lakers, they've established themselves as a legit team this year. But you can tell they want to get higher up in the standings if possible, and specifically securing home court advantage for the first round.
Hayes with it, guarded by Morant. Smart outside. Pass to LaRavia. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And the Lakers lead by 12. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
That one goes. Count it.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly. What you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers.
Number 28, Lee Howard.
So it's Los Angeles now. James outside. Back to Smart. The three ball. Memphis with a rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything going against you. Very frustrating.
Personal foul. First team foul.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in the hoop. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. To the middle. Here's Kennard. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Kennard's got 5 now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up there.
Getting it to go.
Pass to Hayes. To the inside. Here's James. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. James has gotten his second bucket on the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Ayton, he's checked in for the Lakers. Grizzlies trail by 12. Morant slashing in. Kennard with the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, The reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Chums. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 12.
And he's got such great hands. Aiden corrals rebounds and doesn't lose his touch on follow-ups.
Back to Edie. Outside Morant. Here's Coward, defended by Smart. 4 on the clock. Edie. Rebound, the Lakers. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
The 3, James buries it from 3. James has got 7 points.
I think LeBron is best shooting the ball off the dribble. His accuracy, spot on.
Here's Aldama. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from James. The Lakers lead by 16. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. Los Angeles shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. Both shots good from the stripe. They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the 2nd. The 3, James can't get it to go. He's made 3, he's missed 3 so far. And Memphis shooting only 42%. Here's Coward, and he jams it home with authority.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. Jerome's checked in for Morant.
Now into the lineup for Memphis, number 2, Jerome.
Kennard against Jerome. Right side Wells. It's stolen by Smart. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Excellent D there from Aldama.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over.
And again, it's Memphis missing.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
It's James with the drive. And it's James with the jam.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball. Nine seconds left in the half. And the foul on Santi Aldama. So that'll be a 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the 2nd free throw. Jerome, left side. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And through 1 half, it hasn't even been close. The Lakers on top, up 19. And we'll see you back here after the break. 3rd quarter action in just a bit.
Good to see you. And
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime Shaq. Maybe 2 of me.
now that is a... And now as the season one... Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson.
Just about ready for the 2nd half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
We've got Jalen Wells, Edie out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Coward in at the 2. That's the group starting the second half for Tuomas Isalo.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, Ja Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Back over to you, BA.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie.
Yeah, he's so much fun to watch. Smart hit that corner 3, and his teammates and coaches are all about it.
Pass to Coward. And he drives in. The Lakers with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And it's Edie missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
The 3, James. They get the rebound. Ayton and Edie with a block. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And so it's the Lakers with it. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. So Tuomas Isalo has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And the 2K leaderboard showing us the assist leaders over the last month. LeBron James is second.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Back to Aldama. Pass to Edie. Shoots over Ayton. And another miss by Memphis.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
James can't get it to go.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Smart passes it to Kennard. No good on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Morant. The layup off target.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Back to Edie. Over Ayton. And
down and wait for good shots.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
First in field goal percentage, and they are in the top 10 in steals. This is a team that will force turnovers if you're careless with the ball.
And you really can't emphasize enough how impressive their field goal percentage is. They run their game plan so well and know how to get the shots they want. Fifth making 11 tries.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 12-4 run. And there's James from the arc. Memphis with a rebound. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Wells misses. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Los Angeles shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Memphis making a switch here. Jerome's checked in. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Kleba comes in for Achimura. Laravia is checked in for Smart. And James is subbed in for Kennard.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron. Hayes with a screen on Jerome. Back to Vanderbilt. from downtown. And it's Coward with a rebound.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Jerome, no good. The Lakers have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Smith, he's checked in for the Lakers. To the paint. Here's Hayes. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happens, but that was bad.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 17-4 run. Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism, Clark.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, he plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly. Rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he's shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
And the Grizzlies shooting just 33% so far in this game. Jerome. Second shot opportunity. And it's finished off by Edey as he lays it in. Edey's got 10 points.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
A nice shot by Smith.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
LaRavia outside. Lets a floater go. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now Los Angeles moving it up. And he drops it in from the low post. Kleba's got his second basket of the game.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Some changes for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Edey, and it's Ja Morant in for Spencer. And the Lakers shooting around 53%, a nice number. Shot and game clock separated by 5. A nice shot by Smith.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Clark. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Brandon Clark, first personal foul, 15 foul.
The free throw is off for Smith.
You know, their lead could be larger right now, but their efficiency from the line has tailed off just a bit.
And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. Team is in penalty.
That's good from Smith.
For the Lakers, Smith taking 2 shots.
Smith hits them both. Jerome attacking. Drops in the layup for 2.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
No good there. And so it's Los Angeles building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Hayes is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Smith in at the 1. The baseline, Jay. And Clark with a block. Pass to Jackson. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside. He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And rejected. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Aldama's checked in for Clark. And the Grizzlies shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Prosper misses. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And that's an intentional foul. Spencer's checked in for Ja Morant.
13 foul. Now into the layup for Memphis, number 24, Cam Spencer.
LaRavia right side. Here's Vanderbilt. That shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kleba. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Jerome. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting it at 52%. And finished off by Hayes.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. LaRavia goes in. James. And he banks in the layup.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
For Memphis, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Jackson can't get it to go. And here are the Lakers. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Offensive board. Out to James. No good from outside. James has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Pass to Prosper. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Here's James. Offline from the high post.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Jerome. Can't hit it from no baskets allowed. Outside Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. From the arc. The shot by James. No good. Well, Memphis shooting a low 30% from the floor. Here's Coward. Up and in on the layup.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
The Lakers dominating the game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Entering the league with that James last name, lots of pressure on Bronny. But he's a guy who is used to being in the spotlight under the microscope.
Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp. every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Jerome's checked in for Memphis. Connect's checked in for Los Angeles. Both free throws good from James. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Greg.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Now Los Angeles with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And that one's good. Connect's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
And with most teams so close in talent level, it takes a monumental effort to sweep an opponent in 4 games. But that's exactly how they capped off their season series against the Grizzlies.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for LeBron James.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today, made great reads, and distributed the ball accordingly.
Over to the left wing. Here's Aldama. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Now Los Angeles with it. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Pass to Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Wells misses. And they go to the intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
The first free throw is good. Smith, he's checked in for Connect. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 34 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Wells. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Smith outside. Down low. Here's Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah. And this team...
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill.